March the 19th, 2024, 6:30 Central Daylight Savings Time. This video here is going to be about this MI-6 pointer, the lost feature. Finding a lost pin pointer using a JS1, which I'm holding here, you see that? And a JS2. So if you own one of these detectors and then you decide to buy the MI-6 later on, or you buy maybe a package deal, either one of these detectors, remember the lost feature on this pin pointer does not work unless you have paired this pin pointer to your remote. Now you don't have to use the pin pointer integrated after you do that. Okay, you can use this pin pointer as standalone, or you can use it as integrated. Okay, and you can find this pin pointer by using the research function on both these remotes, JS1 and JS2, with this pin pointer in the off position. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can hold this camera here. I'm in the screen here. It says pin pointer. Now I don't have a pin pointer paired. This is a JS1 version 5.2. You see what it says on the screen there? So I'm holding this button right here. See what come in that remote. So I'm paired. Okay, that didn't turn the pin pointer on now, it just paired it. Okay, so now the pin pointer is off. Alright, and you'll notice you get a remove icon in this JS1. Well, that's your signal that you've got a pin pointer paired. If you don't see that word remove in there, you don't have one paired. So if I lost this pin pointer with this machine, now this pin pointer is currently off. I toggle down here to research. I'll back out and go back in. Option key, pin pointer, scroll down to pin pointers, select. Remove pin pointer, no. Research, scroll down, hit select. You hear that pointer going off. Okay, we're going to back out of here. We're going to turn this, hit the button to turn this off. Now let's turn this pin pointer on. Well, if it's on, you know your screen is locked up. You don't get to do any navigating. Okay? So if you left your pin pointer on in the wild and you stood up with this machine, you would see your screen. Okay? So if you're using this pin pointer, you know, when you stand up, you'll probably glance at your screen. And if the pin pointer is not on, you'll see a detect screen. Okay? Remember, the call on that JS2, I'll talk a little bit about it. The call on that JS2, you can pair that call on that machine, and that call can be sitting over 100 feet away from that remote. But you're using the remote to pair that coil. You're having to use the MI-6 to pair. So if you don't pair it and you lose it, well, you don't have anything to pair. You see what I'm saying? Okay. We'll turn this JS1 off. We'll turn this JS2 on. Now I don't think I have a pin pointer paired in this, but we'll look right quick. I'm gonna have to change calls here right quick. Okay. pairing pin pointer. See it in there? Hit enter. So I'm not paired. I got that command there. Alright. Hold the button down. You'll see the serial number pop up in that window. See that? So now I've got the same pin pointer paired to both of these detectors. But only one of them is on. Okay? So you see the screen there. Now we'll toggle back out. Okay, so there you are. You're at pin pointer pairing. Hit select. See that unpair with the X on it? That's your signal. If you see that in the window, you have a pin pointer paired. It's letting you give you an option to unpair. Well, we don't want to do that. We want to go down here to the research function. Hit select. The pin pointer is currently off. The pin pointer now is lights are blinking with sound. Alright. Now I'll go back in here into the pairing. And we're going to go down, instead of going to the research, we're going to go right there, go select, unpair pointer, yes. Okay, so now when I go back in there, I get that command to hold the MI-6 button for 8 seconds. Okay. Good idea to always have your MI-6 pointer paired to your remote or your module. Okay, that way you can activate it if you lose it. Even if you decide to use this pin pointer as a standalone, a lot like the MI-4. Alright? You could even be using this standalone using another detector. Let's say you got another model detector. Let's say you own, I don't know, one of those Legend machines, and you're using this as standalone. You're using that as standalone. And you go out into a place and you've lost it. And you own a DS2 and you've got a remote or a WS6 that's paired to, well, you could take that back and you might find this pointer. And that light shows up pretty good when it's dark. Alright. That's going to conclude the video.